Stay ahead with the latest trending news. From current events to popular culture, we've got you covered. Stay informed and never miss a beat. Catch up on what's trending now. Subscribe and stay in the loop with our fast updates. We're diving into one of the most critical issues of our time, climate change. Daily, we witness glaciers melting, forests burning, and cities grappling with extreme weather. These dramatic changes remind us of the urgent crisis affecting our planet. What's causing it? How is it reshaping our world? And most importantly, what can we do to combat it? As we move forward, you'll see the stark realities and explore pathways to a sustainable future. Stay tuned to understand the intricate web of causes and impacts and discover actionable solutions that make a difference. The time to act is now. Together, we hold the power to change the course of our planet's future. To grasp the magnitude of climate change and its solutions, we must first understand what it is. Climate change refers to long-term shifts and alterations in temperature and weather patterns. These changes manifest as fluctuating temperatures, altered precipitation patterns, and shifts in wind behavior. While Earth's climate has naturally evolved over millennia due to factors like volcanic eruptions and solar cycles, the past century has seen a disturbing trend driven largely by human activities. The primary cause of this human-induced change is greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide, methane, and other gases trap heat in Earth's atmosphere, akin to wearing a winter coat in summer. Though natural processes can introduce these gases, today's volume stems from industrial processes, fossil fuel combustion, and deforestation. Cars, factories, and livestock all contribute to the significant increase in greenhouse gases. The implications are vast, affecting not just temperature, but our environment at large. As these gas levels rise, so does the urgency to understand and address climate change. As we move forward, you'll see how these changes impact our planet and its life forms. From causes to effects and solutions, we'll uncover what's happening and what we can do to mitigate it. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this critical issue and learn how each of us can make a difference. The impact of climate change is unmistakable and already felt globally. We see it in the escalating severity and frequency of extreme weather events like hurricanes, floods, and wildfires, disrupting lives and communities. Our natural landscapes are undergoing unforeseen changes, from melting glaciers to shifting desert sands, reshaping ecosystems and affecting wildlife. Species struggle to adapt to rapidly altering habitats, while others face dwindling numbers or extinction. These changes threaten not just nature, but human health and safety. Flooding leads to waterborne diseases, heat waves strain healthcare systems, and wildfires engulf entire communities. The effects on human livelihoods are profound, with agriculture facing unpredictable seasons, fisheries suffering from oceanic changes, and industries grappling with resource scarcity. As we continue to burn fossil fuels and deforest large areas, we exacerbate these climate shifts. Acknowledging these impacts is the first step toward change. As we move forward, you'll learn about the solutions we can implement, individually and collectively, to combat this pressing issue. Stay with us as we delve deeper into understanding our role and the paths we can take to ensure a sustainable future for all. Human activities play a pivotal role in the escalating climate crisis. Our reliance on burning fossil fuels, such as coal, oil, and natural gas for energy, significantly increases greenhouse gases. Every time we drive cars or power homes, we emit carbon dioxide and other pollutants into the atmosphere, accelerating global warming. Industrial processes also add to the problem, releasing various greenhouse gases during the manufacture of goods we use daily. From the chemicals in plastics to cement production emissions, every stage contributes to rising atmospheric CO2, warming our planet and driving unprecedented climate change. Recognizing our role isn't just about acknowledging the problem, it's about understanding our responsibility and the urgency of making changes. The path we are on is unsustainable, and the window for effective action is closing rapidly. Individuals, businesses, and governments must shift towards sustainable practices, invest in clean energy, and protect our remaining forests. As we delve deeper, you'll see the significant impact these changes can make. The choices we make now determine the legacy we leave for future generations. Stay with us as we explore solutions and actions that can mitigate these issues. Greenhouse gases, including carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide, play a pivotal role in our climate system. These gases trap heat in the Earth's atmosphere, creating the greenhouse effect. But where do they come from? The primary sources are burning fossil fuels, agriculture, and industrial processes. When we burn coal, oil, and natural gas for energy, carbon dioxide is released. Methane, a more potent greenhouse gas, is emitted from livestock and agriculture, while nitrous oxide comes from agricultural and industrial activities, as well as combustion of organic matter and fossil fuels. As force, while heat waves scorch cities and heavy rainfall leads to devastating floods. These events leave communities reeling, homes destroyed, livelihoods shattered, and economic hardship ensues. The human toll is significant, with lives lost and countless more disrupted. Climate change accelerates these catastrophic events, compelling us to confront the urgent need for action. As we move forward, you'll see how these impacts extend beyond the environment, affecting all aspects of life. Climate change profoundly impacts wildlife. As temperatures rise and habitats change, many species struggle to survive, with some facing extinction and others forced to migrate. This disruption of ecosystems can have far-reaching consequences for biodiversity and global food supply chains, leading to higher food prices and increased poverty. Climate change-driven economic instability affects financial systems worldwide, impacting everything from insurance markets to national budgets. These economic impacts emphasize the urgency of addressing climate change. As we move forward, you'll see how renewable energy and sustainable practices can mitigate these risks, transforming our approach to economic resilience in the face of this global crisis. Other innovative solutions are paving the way to a greener future. Improving energy efficiency is another crucial step in reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Adopting energy-efficient technologies and practices can significantly reduce our energy consumption, benefiting the environment and saving money long-term. Energy-efficient buildings, industrial processes, and transportation systems contribute to this goal. Upgrading to more efficient lighting, heating, and cooling systems makes a significant impact. Embracing energy efficiency not only reduces our carbon footprint, but also enhances resilience to energy price fluctuations. As we move forward, you'll see how transitioning to sustainable transportation options further complements our efforts to combat climate change. Transportation is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. To curb this impact, transitioning to electric vehicles is a promising step. Electric cars produce zero tailpipe emissions, significantly reducing our carbon footprint. Enhancing public transportation systems provides efficient, lower-emission alternatives to personal car use. Buses, trains, and subways, made more accessible and appealing, can reduce vehicles on the road. Promoting biking and walking leads to healthier, sustainable communities. These modes require no fossil fuels and benefit our health. As we move forward, you'll see how these sustainable transportation options can transform our cities and lives. In the fight against climate change, reforestation and conservation are powerful solutions. By planting trees and protecting existing forests, we reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. Trees act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing CO2 and releasing oxygen, helping to balance our climate. Reforestation and conservation preserve biodiversity and protect ecosystems, home to countless species. Maintaining these habitats is essential for planetary health. A multifaceted approach is required. Join us next as we delve into the impact of policy and legislation in driving meaningful climate change. Policy and legislation play a pivotal role in the fight against climate change. Governments worldwide can implement and enforce crucial climate policies and international agreements to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and promote sustainable practices. Effective policy drives innovation, funds research, and ensures industry accountability. International agreements, like the Paris Accord, show how countries can unite toward a common goal. But it doesn't stop at setting rules. Enforcement and continuous commitment are vital. Strong governance ensures policies translate into real actions and measurable results. As we move forward, you'll see how society's layers intersect in this climate battle. While large-scale solutions are essential, individual actions also play a crucial role in combating climate change. Making sustainable choices and reducing our carbon footprint contribute to a healthier planet. Simple actions like conserving energy, using public transportation, and supporting renewable energy make a difference. Community involvement, from local cleanup drives to supporting environmental groups, amplifies our impact. Every action, no matter how small, adds up in the fight against climate change. By working together, we foster a sustainable future for generations to come. As we move forward, you'll see how innovative technologies can further aid our efforts. Innovative technologies are a key weapon in fighting climate change. From carbon capture and storage to renewable energy advancements, these innovations offer solutions to reduce emissions and mitigate impacts. Carbon capture technology revolutionizes emissions management, trapping and storing carbon dioxide before it reaches the atmosphere. Renewable energy is advancing, with solar and wind power becoming more efficient and accessible. Sustainable technologies drive progress in sectors from electric vehicles to energy-efficient buildings. These innovations address emission reduction and pave the way for a sustainable future. As we move forward, you'll see how global cooperation and individual actions enhance these strides. Addressing climate change requires global cooperation. Countries need to work together to implement effective solutions and share best practices. International collaboration and global initiatives are essential to tackle this challenge and ensure a sustainable future for all. By uniting efforts, we can coordinate policies, technologies, and do about it. Climate change is not just an environmental issue, it's an existential threat that affects us all. In this documentary, we'll explore the intricate causes behind rising temperatures, delve into the widespread impacts already being felt across the globe, and uncover innovative solutions that promise a sustainable future. From burning fossil fuels to deforestation, human activities have significantly worsened the problem. But it's not too late. Together, we can turn the tide. Whether you're a student eager to learn, a policymaker crafting new regulations, or just someone concerned about our world, this video is for you. Stay with us as we journey through this critical topic to find out what steps we can take today to ensure a better tomorrow. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off by understanding what climate change actually is. It refers to long-term shifts in temperatures and weather patterns. While natural processes play a role, recent trends are mostly due to human activities. The main offenders? Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and methane. When we talk about climate change, it's crucial to distinguish between natural and human-induced factors. Natural changes have occurred throughout Earth's history, but the rapid warming we've seen in recent decades is largely driven by human actions. At the heart of this problem are greenhouse gases. These gases trap heat in the atmosphere, leading to a warming effect known as the greenhouse effect. Understanding these basics sets the stage for our journey into the climate crisis. As we move forward, you'll discover the profound impacts climate change has on our planet and the steps we can take to address it. The effects of climate change are all around us, from massive storms and floods to relentless droughts and wildfires. Our planet is experiencing drastic changes. These events disrupt natural ecosystems and pose serious threats to human health and safety. Our landscapes are transforming, with once thriving habitats becoming unrecognizable. Wildlife is forced to adapt, migrate, or face extinction. The increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events serve as a stark reminder of the urgency needed to address this crisis. Immediate action is not just necessary, but vital. The visible changes in our environment highlight the pressing need for transformative solutions. As we move forward, you'll see how these dramatic shifts affect our natural world and daily lives. Together, let's recognize the signs, understand the stakes, and commit to making a difference. So, what's fueling this crisis? Human activities play a significant role in driving climate change. Burning fossil fuels for energy and transportation releases massive amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Deforestation, too, is a major culprit, reducing the number of trees that can absorb CO2. Industrial processes add to the problem by emitting other powerful greenhouse gases. Our heavy reliance on these activities has caused a dangerous spike in CO2 levels, leading to accelerated warming of our planet. This rapid increase in global temperatures is something we can no longer ignore. As we move forward, you'll see the broad impacts these changes have on our world and why it's imperative we take action now. The science is clear. Climate change is real, and it's happening now. Scientists around the world have reached a consensus based on extensive research and observation. They've developed sophisticated climate models that reveal alarming trends and predict what lies ahead if we fail to act. The evidence supporting climate change is overwhelming and undeniable, from rising global temperatures to shifting weather patterns and melting ice caps. These scientific findings are vividly reflected in our environment and daily lives, demonstrating the urgent need for action. As we dig deeper into the facts, we'll learn about the meticulous methods used by climate scientists and the robust data they've collected over decades. The urgency cannot be overstated. We must heed the warnings and work together to mitigate the effects. Stay with us as we continue to unravel this complex but crucial issue. One of the most significant indicators of climate change is the rise in global temperatures. Historical data paints a stark picture, revealing a clear and unwavering upward trend. Decade after decade, our planet is warming, and this isn't just a natural fluctuation. The accelerated pace of these changes aligns closely with industrialization and increased greenhouse gas emissions. Looking forward, the projections are even more alarming. If we continue along our current path, global temperatures will keep rising, with far-reaching and potentially catastrophic consequences. The science is unequivocal. Without swift and decisive action, this trend will not only persist, but potentially spiral out of control. As we move forward, you'll see how this warming affects everything from weather patterns to sea levels, and why tackling it now is more crucial than ever. The melting of ice caps and glaciers is one of the most visible signs of climate change. These majestic ice formations, which have stood for thousands of years, are now receding at an alarming rate. This contributes to rising sea levels and drastically alters the delicate ecosystems of the polar regions. As these ice masses shrink, they release vast amounts of fresh water into the oceans, disrupting marine currents and affecting global weather patterns. The melting ice also endangers wildlife that depends on these habitats, from polar bears to Arctic foxes. Rising sea levels pose a serious threat to coastal communities worldwide, leading to increased flooding and erosion. The impact is profound and multifaceted, affecting both the environment and human lives. As we move forward, you'll see how these changes are part of a larger pattern and what we can do to mitigate their effects. The urgency is clear. To protect our planet's future, we must act now. Climate change is driving an alarming rise in extreme weather events. The increased frequency of powerful storms, devastating floods, and enduring droughts is a testament to this shift. Wildfires rage with unprecedented intensity and regularity, fueled by hotter, drier conditions. The impact is undeniable. Communities are being displaced, economic losses are skyrocketing, and lives are being irrevocably altered. These events, once considered rare, are now part of our new normal. The evidence is clear. Climate change is not a distant threat. It's here, and it's reshaping our world in profound ways. As we move forward, you'll see how this extends beyond just catastrophic landscapes, affecting our daily lives and economies. Climate change is severely disrupting wildlife habitats, causing ripple effects across our planet's ecosystems. Many species are facing unprecedented challenges, pushing some to the brink of extinction. Changes in temperature and erratic weather patterns have altered migration routes, leaving animals stranded or forcing them into new territories where survival is uncertain. Endangered species like polar bears, sea turtles, and migratory birds are particularly vulnerable as they struggle to adapt to rapidly changing conditions. The delicate balance of nature is being upended, leading to a devastating loss of biodiversity. To truly understand the gravity of this crisis, we must look at how these disruptions affect not just wildlife, but our planet as a whole. As we move forward, you'll see how human health is also intricately linked to these environmental changes. Climate change poses serious risks to human health. As global temperatures rise, we face more intense and frequent heat waves, which can be deadly, especially for vulnerable populations. Poor air quality, exacerbated by higher emissions and warmer temperatures, leads to respiratory issues and diseases. The changes in climate also create favorable conditions for the spread of infectious diseases, such as malaria and dengue fever, into regions previously unaffected. These factors combined present a complex challenge for public health. As we move forward, it's crucial to understand how these health impacts translate into economic costs and global inequality, further underscoring the urgency for collective action and innovative solutions. Together, we can combat these pressing issues and protect public health in a changing climate. The economic consequences of climate change are significant, from the costs of disaster recovery to the impact on industries like agriculture and tourism. The financial toll is immense. Natural disasters fueled by climate change lead to billions in recovery costs, straining economies and resources. Industries are not spared. Agriculture faces crop failures and reduced yields, while tourism suffers from diminishing natural beauty and unpredictable weather. The ripple effect extends to job losses as businesses struggle to cope with these new challenges. Economic instability follows, affecting families and communities worldwide. As we move forward, you'll see how climate change's impact on global inequality highlights the urgent need for collective action. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the disproportionate burdens faced by developing countries and the rise of climate refugees. Climate change doesn't impact everyone equally. Developing countries and vulnerable communities bear the brunt of its effects. Imagine living in a region where resources are already scarce. Now, add the escalating challenges of extreme weather, crop failures, and rising sea levels. These areas often lack the infrastructure and funds to adapt, driving a widening gap in global inequality. As a result, we see an increase in climate refugees, people forced to leave their homes in search of safer living conditions. These migrations strain social and economic systems both domestically and internationally. The social justice implications are profound, highlighting the urgent need for equitable solutions. It's a stark reminder that the fight against climate change must include everyone, regardless of their circumstances. One of the most effective ways to combat climate change is by transitioning to renewable energy sources. Solar power, with its vast potential, taps into sunlight to generate electricity, offering a clean and abundant resource. Wind energy harnesses the force of the wind through turbines, providing another powerful and sustainable option. Hydropower, utilizing the energy of flowing water, also presents a viable and renewable solution. These renewable energy sources, by significantly reducing greenhouse gas emissions, hold the key to a sustainable future. But our journey doesn't stop here. As we explore further, let's delve into how energy efficiency can complement these green solutions, creating a more holistic approach to tackling climate change. Improving energy efficiency is another crucial step in addressing climate change. By adopting energy-efficient technologies and reducing our overall energy consumption, we can make a significant impact. From advancements in smart grids to innovative appliances, these technologies are paving the way for a more sustainable future. It's not just about cutting energy usage, but also about smarter and more effective ways of distributing and consuming it. Imagine homes and cities seamlessly integrated with smart grids, optimizing energy use in real time. This isn't some far-off dream, it's happening now. Transitioning to more efficient energy systems is key to reducing our environmental footprint and ensuring a healthier planet for future generations. Transportation is a major contributor to greenhouse gas emissions. One powerful way to combat this is through the adoption of electric vehicles. These vehicles produce zero emissions and significantly reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. But that's just the beginning. By improving public transportation systems, we can offer a more energy-efficient option for daily commutes, reducing the number of cars on the road. And let's not forget the simplest solutions of all, biking and walking. Not only are these modes of transportation sustainable, but they also promote healthier lifestyles and lower carbon footprints. As we move forward, it's crucial to remember that each step we take towards sustainable transportation helps us fight the climate crisis, one journey at a time. Reforestation and conservation efforts are pivotal components in the battle against climate change. By planting trees and protecting natural habitats, we can significantly reduce CO2 levels in the atmosphere and safeguard the planet's biodiversity. These initiatives not only help absorb carbon dioxide, but also provide critical habitats for countless species, preserving the rich tapestry of our planet's ecosystems. Reforestation projects around the world are showing promising results, with communities coming together to restore damaged landscapes and create resilient, sustainable environments. Conservation efforts work to protect existing natural regions from deforestation and degradation, ensuring that our forests, wetlands, and grasslands continue to thrive. When we invest in nature, nature invests in us. Effective policies and legislation are the cornerstone of our fight against climate change. International agreements like the Paris Agreement set the framework for global collaboration, aiming to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius. It's not just about lofty international goals. Everyday government actions at all levels, from local to national, are crucial to making real progress. Policies that incentivize the reduction of carbon emissions, support renewable energy development, and promote sustainable practices are essential. Legislation doesn't just create guidelines, it drives innovation, propelling us towards a cleaner, more sustainable future. By setting stringent emissions targets, phasing out fossil fuel subsidies, and investing in green infrastructure, governments can lead the charge in this battle. Every individual has a role in combating climate change. By making sustainable lifestyle choices, reducing our carbon footprint, and getting involved in community efforts, we can all contribute to the solution. Simple changes, like opting for public transportation, reducing energy consumption, and supporting local environmental initiatives, can make a huge impact. It's not just about big, sweeping actions. It's about the small, everyday decisions each of us makes. When we join forces within our communities, we create a powerful movement toward a sustainable future. The collective actions of individuals can drive significant change. Now let's explore how innovative technologies are helping in this battle against climate change. As we continue our journey through the solutions to combat climate change, let's explore the realm of innovative technologies. Carbon capture stands out as a game changer, promising to reduce emissions by capturing and storing CO2 from the atmosphere. Equally exciting are green technologies that emphasize sustainability and efficiency, becoming integral to reducing our carbon footprint. But the innovation doesn't stop there. Future developments in these fields hold even more promise, challenging us to rethink what's possible in our fight against climate change. By investing in these groundbreaking advancements, we climb closer to a sustainable future. So, as we move forward, you'll see how these technologies can transform our world. The time to act is now. Climate change is not a distant threat. It's happening right here, right now, and it demands our immediate attention. This is a collective challenge that transcends borders, requiring all of us to come together in solidarity. We are not powerless. With every action, from reducing our carbon footprint to supporting sustainable initiatives, we drive change. Let's rise to the occasion, mobilize our communities, and inspire a wave of positive action. The future of our planet and the generations to come depends on us. Together, we can make a difference and build a sustainable world. Your actions matter. Let's act now for a brighter, greener future. Throughout this journey, we've delved into the pressing reality of climate change, from its root causes to the devastating impacts on our planet, and finally, the promising solutions at our disposal. The challenges are vast, and the stakes are high, but there is a beacon of hope. By uniting our efforts and taking decisive action, we can change the narrative. Each small step contributes to a larger movement towards sustainability. It's our collective responsibility to protect and nurture our world for future generations. Together, we can create a thriving, resilient planet. Let's act now and pave the way for a hopeful future. Welcome to this exploration of climate change, one of the most pressing issues of our time. It's transforming our planet, affecting weather patterns, sea levels, and ecosystems. Understanding its causes and effects isn't just academic, it's crucial for inspiring action. Over the next few segments, we'll delve into the science behind climate change, examine its profound impacts, and discover practical solutions that can help mitigate its effects. Our journey begins here, setting the stage for a deeper understanding of how we can make a difference. As we move forward, you'll see the urgency and the opportunities for action. Climate change impacts every aspect of our lives, but what causes it? The primary drivers are greenhouse gases, deforestation, and industrial activities. Greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, are released into the atmosphere through burning fossil fuels, transportation, and agriculture. These gases form a blanket that traps heat, leading to a warming planet. Deforestation is another significant factor. Forests act as the planet's lungs, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Cutting down trees for timber, agriculture, or urban development releases stored carbon and reduces the planet's ability to balance greenhouse gases. Lastly, industrial activities play a major role. Factories emitting pollutants, large-scale manufacturing, and energy production all contribute to the concentration of greenhouse gases. The relentless drive for industrial growth often comes at the expense of our environment. Recognizing the impact of these factors is the first step in addressing the crisis. As we move forward, you'll see how they lead to severe consequences and the actions we can take to mitigate them. Climate change is transforming our world in profound and dangerous ways. Rising temperatures are melting ice caps and glaciers, leading to rising sea levels. But higher temperatures are just the beginning. Severe weather events are becoming more frequent and intense. Hurricanes, wildfires, and droughts are disrupting lives and destroying ecosystems. This impact doesn't end with our climate, it affects wildlife and biodiversity. Many species struggle to adapt to rapidly changing environments, leading to a growing number of endangered animals. The ripple effects on the natural world are devastating, showing us that climate change is not a distant threat, it is a current crisis. As we move forward, you'll see how this crisis affects human life and what actions we can take to combat these changes. Our environment is telling us a story of urgent need and undeniable impact. It's time we listen. Climate change is reshaping the world, and its impact on human life is profound. As temperatures rise, we face an increase in health issues, including respiratory problems, heat stroke, and the spread of diseases. Economically, the strain is immense. Agriculture, the backbone of many communities, is disrupted by unpredictable weather patterns, leading to food scarcity and higher prices. Whole industries, like fishing and tourism, are threatened, resulting in job losses and reduced incomes. Coastal communities are battling rising sea levels, while extreme weather events like hurricanes and floods force people to leave their homes. This displacement disrupts lives and strains the resources of unaffected areas. As we move forward, you'll see the steps we must take to mitigate these effects and protect our future. Transitioning to renewable energy sources like wind, solar, and hydropower can significantly reduce our carbon footprint. Wind energy harnesses natural power to produce electricity, offering a clean alternative to fossil fuels. Solar energy captures the sun's light through solar panels, converting it into electricity without emitting greenhouse gases. Hydropower uses the energy of flowing water to generate power, providing a reliable and sustainable energy source. Adopting these renewable solutions decreases our reliance on carbon-intensive energy and paves the way for a greener future. As we move forward, you'll see more practical steps to reduce our carbon footprint. Stay tuned. Reducing our carbon footprint starts with everyday choices. By opting for public transport, we can significantly cut emissions compared to solo driving. Public transport is not only cost-effective, but it also reduces the number of vehicles on the road, easing traffic congestion and lowering air pollution. Switching to electric vehicles is another effective move. Unlike gasoline-powered cars, electric cars emit no tailpipe pollutants. With their growing popularity and technological advancements, it's becoming more convenient to switch. Lastly, improving energy efficiency in our homes and workplaces can greatly reduce energy consumption. Actions like using LED light bulbs, insulating homes, and investing in energy-efficient appliances lead to substantial savings and less environmental impact. As we move forward, you'll see how community initiatives play a vital role in our collective effort to combat climate change. Through shared actions, we can build a sustainable future, one step at a time. Around the world, communities are coming together as a powerful force for change. Programs focused on recycling, tree planting, and local cleanup efforts are making a tangible difference. These initiatives are not just cleaning our environment, but also fostering a sense of community and responsibility. Recycling reduces waste and conserves precious resources by transforming old materials into new products. Tree planting combats deforestation and urban heat islands, providing cleaner air and cooler environments. Local cleanup efforts restore the beauty of natural areas and prevent pollution from harming wildlife. These collective actions show that when we act together, we achieve more. Individual efforts combined within community initiatives are a testament to human innovation and compassion. As we move forward, you'll see how policies can amplify our impact, driving even larger-scale change. In tackling climate change, policy support plays a critical role. Environmental policies and government actions guide us towards sustainability. By endorsing international agreements and advocating for stringent regulations, we hold governments accountable for their commitments. These measures are vital for catalyzing the change we need. Supporting such policies ensures sustainability becomes a global priority, driving unified actions across borders. By pushing for comprehensive environmental policies, we empower communities to foster sustainability at every level, from local to international. As we move forward, you'll see how individual actions can amplify these efforts, making our fight against climate change more effective and inclusive. Every day, we make choices that impact the environment. By adopting sustainable habits like reducing plastic usage and conserving water, we contribute to a healthier planet. Consciously consuming environmentally friendly products and foods helps lower our carbon footprint. Spreading awareness is equally important. Conversations with friends and family about climate change can spark wider networks of informed, active citizens. Every step, no matter how small, propels us toward a more sustainable future. As we move forward, you'll see the incredible power of community efforts in driving change. There are countless stories of communities and individuals making a real difference in the fight against climate change. From grassroots initiatives to large-scale projects, these success stories highlight the positive outcomes achievable when we work together. For instance, some communities have implemented innovative renewable energy solutions, drastically reducing their carbon footprint. Others have restored local ecosystems, bringing back flora and fauna that nearly disappeared. And individual champions inspire others with their actions, creating ripples of change in their neighborhoods. These examples demonstrate that change is possible and motivate us to believe each of us has a role to play. As we move forward, you'll see how these successes can pave the way for broader, lasting impact. Remember, every effort counts. Let's draw inspiration from these stories and continue to take action for a more sustainable world. Climate change solutions are within our reach. Transitioning to renewable energy like wind and solar, reducing our carbon footprint through public transport or electric vehicles, and supporting policies that promote sustainability are just a few ways we can make a difference. By embracing renewable energy, we reduce dependence on fossil fuels. Using public transportation and electric vehicles cuts greenhouse gas emissions. Supporting policies encouraging environmental responsibility ensures change happens on a larger scale. Remember, every action counts, no matter how small. As we move forward, you'll see how these steps can collectively make a substantial impact. Every decision we make today shapes tomorrow's climate. Stay tuned for more ways to contribute to this global effort. We all play a role in fighting climate change. Educate yourself on the issues, understand the science, and learn about available solutions. Use your voice to spread awareness, sharing what you've learned, and advocating for change within your community. Taking action doesn't have to be daunting. Start with small steps in your daily life. Reduce waste, support sustainable practices, and participate in local environmental initiatives. Together, we can create a sustainable future for generations to come. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on how we can protect our planet. Every action counts, and every voice can make a difference. Let's make this a movement, one step at a time. Thank you for watching and for being part of the solution. To recap, we've delved into the core causes of climate change, from greenhouse gases to deforestation. We've seen the profound effects including rising temperatures and severe weather events. Importantly, we've explored various solutions, from renewable energy and policy support to community initiatives and individual actions. Every action, no matter how small, makes a difference. As we remember these points, let's stay committed to positive changes in our daily lives and communities. Together, we can forge a path to a sustainable future. Thank you for joining us on this journey toward climate action. Join us as we delve into personal testimonies of individuals who have taken significant steps to combat climate change. These stories highlight the impactful changes even small individual actions can achieve. From switching to renewable energy sources and reducing waste to participating in community cleanup efforts, these stories are a testament to the power we all hold to make a difference. Through their words, you'll discover the profound impact conscious choices can have on our environment. As we listen, may their experiences ignite a spark of inspiration in us all. Determined individuals can drive meaningful change and pave the path toward a sustainable future. Stay with us, and as we move forward, you'll hear expert insights that further emphasize why your actions are critical in this fight against climate change. As we continue our journey through solutions to combat climate change, it's essential to hear from those at the forefront. Experts provide invaluable perspectives on our environment's current state. Using rigorous scientific data, they illustrate the urgent need for actions to prevent further damage. These insights offer a roadmap for change beyond the present. Implementing expert recommendations now gives us a chance to stabilize our climate and secure a healthier planet for future generations. As we move forward, you'll see how these scientific insights transform into actionable steps each of us can take to support this pressing cause. The youth are at the forefront of the climate movement. From leading protests to pioneering new environmental initiatives, their activism is impossible to ignore. These young leaders are transforming the landscape of climate action. Their energy and passion drive significant changes and push for results that can no longer be postponed. As they step up, they inspire the next generation of environmentalists, showing the world that the future lies in capable, determined hands. They're not just making noise, they're laying down plans, organizing, and taking concrete actions that compel all of us to follow suit. Their movements have sparked renewed vigor in older generations, igniting a cross-generational fight against climate change. As we delve deeper, you'll see how this surge of youth activism shapes policies and practices worldwide, and how you can be part of this dynamic force. Stay tuned as we explore youthful ingenuity and leadership further. Technological innovations pave the way for groundbreaking solutions to tackle climate change. As urgency grows, new technologies emerge to address the challenge head-on. Carbon capture technologies store carbon dioxide, keeping it out of our atmosphere. Advancements in renewable energy, like more efficient solar panels and wind turbines, power our world while minimizing environmental impacts. The future is ripe with possibilities. From smart grids to energy storage breakthroughs, each innovation brings us closer to a sustainable future. These technologies offer solutions and inspire us to think bigger and act bolder. Our collective ingenuity holds the power to change the planet's trajectory. As we move forward, you'll see how global cooperation and collaborative efforts magnify these technological advancements' impact. Addressing climate change requires global cooperation. It transcends borders and politics, demanding a unified international response. Through collaborative efforts, nations come together to form agreements that set ambitious climate targets. These accords, like the Paris Agreement, are commitments to our planet's future. By working together, countries can share knowledge, resources, and strategies to combat climate change effectively. Isolated actions aren't sufficient. Synchronized, cooperative actions are essential for significant, lasting impact. Moving forward, we must continue to foster partnerships and support policies promoting environmental stewardship globally. As we explore further, the role of each nation will become evident in shaping a sustainable and healthier planet. Stay with us as we discover more innovative solutions and collaborative actions in the fight against climate change. When we think about climate action, economic benefits may not be the first thing that comes to mind. However, bold steps to combat climate change can drive job creation, fuel economic growth, and foster sustainable development. Imagine a world powered by renewable energy. This transition isn't just good for the planet, it's a catalyst for economic prosperity. New industries and sectors emerge, providing opportunities and livelihoods for countless individuals. Investing in green technologies and sustainable practices ensures a healthier planet and a thriving economy. Sustainable development lays the groundwork for robust economic systems benefiting everyone. Reducing emissions can translate into significant cost savings and efficiencies in the long run. As companies adopt cleaner technologies, innovation and competitive advantage stimulate economic activity, paving the way for a resilient economy. We'll delve deeper into how these economic benefits materialize and the steps to capitalize on them. Stay tuned to discover more ways you can be part of this transformative journey. In conclusion, taking action on climate change is necessary and possible. Each step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to a sustainable future. When we unite our efforts, we empower a generation of hope and resilience. Together, we can create a world where our environmental impact is minimized and our positive actions amplify. Every choice you make today shapes the planet of tomorrow. Let's embrace this journey with courage and determination. Welcome to our video on climate change. Today, we begin an essential journey to explore one of the most pressing issues of our time, the changing climate of our planet. Understanding climate change is crucial as it affects our environment, health, and future. We'll delve into its causes, ranging from industrial activities to deforestation, and examine its far-reaching effects, such as rising sea levels and extreme weather events. By shedding light on these aspects, we aim to emphasize the importance of taking action and implementing sustainable solutions. We hope this video educates and inspires you to join us in the fight against climate change. Let's begin this vital conversation. Climate change refers to significant changes in global temperatures and weather patterns over time. While climate change is a natural phenomenon, recent trends are largely driven by human activities. Historically, Earth's climate has varied due to natural factors like volcanic eruptions and solar radiation changes. However, in the past century, human activities have dramatically accelerated these changes. Industrial activities, deforestation, and the burning of fossil fuels have released vast amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and causing global temperatures to rise at an unprecedented rate. Understanding the definition and history of climate change is crucial for recognizing the gravity of the current situation and the need for urgent action. Since the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, human activities have become the leading force behind climate change. The relentless burning of fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gas releases immense amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. This process is further exacerbated by widespread deforestation and intensive industrial activities. As trees are cleared, not only do we lose vital carbon sinks, but we also increase the volume of greenhouse gases, driving global temperatures higher. Our modern way of life, fueled by industrialization, presents a clear picture. Human activities have fundamentally altered the natural balance. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the critical role greenhouse gases play in this equation. Greenhouse gases play a vital role in our planet's climate system. Gases like carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide trap heat in the atmosphere, creating what is known as the greenhouse effect. This natural process helps maintain Earth's temperature within a livable range. However, human activities have dramatically increased the concentration of these gases, amplifying their impact. As a result, we're experiencing a significant rise in global temperatures. This warming trend disrupts weather patterns and accelerates the rate of climate change. Join us in the next segment as we delve deeper into the consequences of this human-driven phenomenon. Climate change's consequences are vast and undeniable. As sea levels rise, coastal communities face unprecedented challenges. Extreme weather events, from devastating hurricanes to relentless wildfires, become more frequent and severe, disrupting lives worldwide. Our rich biodiversity is under threat, with countless species pushed to the brink of extinction. These impacts remind us of the urgent need for action. Up next, we'll examine how our daily actions contribute to this global crisis and what we can do to reverse the tide. Ever wonder why our planet is heating up so fast? Look no further than our own actions. Every day, we make choices that pump massive amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, driving global temperatures up at a breakneck pace. Burning fossil fuels is a prime culprit. From the gas in our cars to the energy that powers our homes, our heavy reliance on coal, oil, and natural gas has led to unprecedented levels of carbon dioxide. This isn't just a minor issue, it's the core of our climate crisis. Then there's deforestation. Clear-cutting forests for agriculture or urban development is like tearing down the lungs of our planet. Trees absorb CO2, and without them, this greenhouse gas remains in the atmosphere, accelerating global warming. Industrial activities are another major contributor. Factories and power plants belch out vast amounts of greenhouse gases, churning out products without a thought for the environmental cost. These emissions are often overlooked in our consumer-driven society, but have a profound impact on our climate. We cannot ignore that human actions are driving these changes. Understanding the role we play is the first step in taking responsibility. It's crucial to acknowledge that our practices over the past century have significantly altered the Earth's atmosphere. Yet, recognizing this responsibility can be empowering. It opens the door to solutions and actions we can take to reverse or mitigate these effects. Each of us plays a role in both the problem and the solution. As we move forward, remember this: each choice, each action has a ripple effect. We find ourselves at a pivotal moment in history. The current state of our climate is alarming, with rising temperatures, unprecedented weather events, and rapidly melting ice caps painting a dire picture. The urgency for action has never been more critical. If we do not take immediate and significant steps, the consequences will be catastrophic for our planet and for future generations. The window for meaningful action is closing fast, and each day that passes without decisive measures increases the risk of irreversible damage. This is not just an environmental issue, it's a matter of survival. Our choices today will shape the world of tomorrow. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a bright side. We have the power to turn things around. Imagine a world where we harness the power of the wind and sun, where we choose bikes or electric cars over gas guzzlers, and where sustainable policies lead the way. Let's start with renewable energy. By investing in solar panels and wind turbines, we're tapping into clean, inexhaustible power sources. These not only reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, but also cut down on greenhouse gas emissions significantly. Next, think about our modes of transportation. Switching to electric vehicles, using public transportation more often, and embracing biking or walking for shorter journeys can drastically lower our carbon footprints. These choices help us breathe cleaner air and lead healthier lives. And it doesn't stop there. Recycling plays a crucial role. By diligently sorting our waste, we can ensure that materials like plastics, glass, and metals are repurposed, reducing the strain on landfills and cutting down on pollution. Composting organic waste is another simple yet effective way to close the loop on our resource use. Beyond individual actions, community initiatives hold immense power. Neighborhood cleanups, local sustainability projects, and community gardens foster a sense of collective responsibility. These local efforts showcase that when communities band together, they can spark meaningful change and inspire others to follow suit. Every little bit helps. From recycling and reducing waste to supporting green initiatives, our collective actions can pave the way to a healthier planet. As we move forward, you'll see how these approaches intertwine and multiply, guiding us toward a sustainable future. Renewable energy sources like solar and wind power are fundamental in our fight against climate change. By harnessing the power of the sun, solar panels can generate electricity without emitting harmful gases. Similarly, wind turbines convert wind energy into power, providing a clean and sustainable alternative to fossil fuels. These renewable solutions are not only environmentally friendly, but also increasingly affordable, making it easier for individuals and communities to adopt them. Moreover, the benefits extend beyond just reducing carbon footprints. They also foster energy independence and create economic opportunities. As we embrace these renewable energy solutions, we take a crucial step towards a sustainable and resilient future. Switching to electric vehicles, using public transportation, and opting for biking or walking can significantly reduce our carbon emissions. These choices not only benefit the environment, but also improve our overall health and well-being. Imagine cities where electric buses replace noisy, polluting ones, and bike lanes are bustling with cyclists. Communities become more connected, and the air becomes cleaner. By choosing sustainable transportation options, we're taking crucial steps toward a better, more sustainable world. And this is just one of the many ways we can make a real impact. Recycling and reducing waste are simple yet powerful tools in our fight against climate change. When we recycle materials, we not only conserve resources, but also cut down on the energy required to produce new products. Composting organic waste turns kitchen scraps into nutrient-rich soil, lowering the amount of waste that ends up in landfills and decreasing methane emissions. By adopting these practices, each of us can contribute to a significant reduction in greenhouse gases. So next time you finish that bottle of water, think twice before tossing it away. Communities around the world are taking action to combat climate change. From local sustainability projects to community gardens, these initiatives show that collective efforts can make a significant impact. Across cities and towns, people are uniting to create greener spaces, reduce carbon footprints, and promote sustainable living. These projects are transforming neighborhoods, fostering resilience, and empowering individuals to be part of the solution. The power of community action lies in its ability to inspire, support, and amplify efforts on a much larger scale. Policy change is crucial in the fight against climate change. Advocating for sustainable policies and holding governments accountable can drive large-scale change and ensure a sustainable future. Governments play a vital role in setting and enforcing regulations that protect our environment. By pushing for stronger environmental policies, we can reduce emissions, promote renewable energy, and conserve natural resources. Advocacy efforts, whether through grassroots movements or organized campaigns, amplify our voices and bring climate issues to the forefront. Every individual action counts. Simple changes in our daily lives, like reducing energy consumption, using reusable products, and supporting eco-friendly brands, can collectively make a big difference. When you turn off that unused light, choose a reusable bag over a plastic one, or buy from a sustainable company, you are creating ripples of positive change. Your choices drive demand for greener products and set a powerful example for those around you. Education is the cornerstone of raising awareness and driving action, especially in the fight against climate change. Climate change education programs integrated into our schools and communities are pivotal. They do more than just impart knowledge. They empower the younger generation to take meaningful action. By teaching the science, the consequences, and the solutions, these programs foster a sense of responsibility and urgency. Imagine a future where every child grows up with a clear understanding of climate change and the skills to combat it. Innovative solutions and green technologies are paving the way for a sustainable future. From carbon capture to sustainable agriculture, these advancements offer hope and potential for significant impact. Cutting-edge technologies are not only reducing emissions, but are also creating more efficient and eco-friendly systems. Imagine cities powered entirely by renewable energy, or farms that use robotics to optimize crop yields while minimizing environmental damage. These aren't just dreams, they're actively being researched and implemented today. Climate change is a global issue that requires global solutions. International agreements, such as the Paris Agreement, are pivotal in uniting nations to curb emissions and transition to greener economies. These agreements pave the way for critical actions, setting emission targets, advancing renewable energy, and protecting vulnerable ecosystems. Global initiatives like the Green Climate Fund support developing countries in their climate efforts, while collaborative efforts span from technological innovation to grassroots movements, emphasizing that every contribution counts. Success stories show us the immense power of collective action in the fight against climate change. From communities developing sustainable agriculture to cities switching to renewable energy, these initiatives are shaping a healthier, more resilient world. For instance, a small coastal town transformed its economy and environment by adopting solar power, ensuring energy security and reducing emissions. In another inspiring case, a reforestation project in a previously barren area brought back biodiversity and revitalized local communities. We each hold a piece of the solution to climate change. By educating yourself, raising awareness, and taking bold steps within your community, you can make a significant impact. The challenges we face are immense, but so are the possibilities for a brighter future. Whether it's reducing your carbon footprint, supporting renewable energy, or advocating for policy changes, every action counts. Now is the time to turn awareness into action. Engage with local environmental groups, participate in cleanup events, and encourage your workplace or school to adopt sustainable practices. Share what you've learned, inspire others, and amplify the conversation about climate change. Remember, when we act collectively, our efforts multiply, creating lasting change. As we come to a close, I urge you to stay engaged. Like this video, leave your comments and questions below, and subscribe for more insights and actions you can take to protect our planet. Together, we can build a sustainable future for generations to come. Every small step, every conscious choice brings us closer to that goal. Let's make a difference, one step at a time. As we wrap up, it's clear that climate change is an urgent and vital issue. By understanding its causes, recognizing its far-reaching impacts, and actively pursuing solutions, we have the power to make a meaningful difference. This journey we've taken through the depths of human responsibility and the heights of innovative solutions has shown that collective action can steer us towards a sustainable future. Every choice matters, each step counts, and together we hold the key to lasting change. It's time to act, to hope, and to inspire. Ever wondered what's trending right now? Let's dive into the hottest trends of the moment, from viral videos to the latest tech innovations. Stay ahead with the trends shaping our world. Subscribe now to stay updated.